us in, brother.
Hello?
Yeah, testing. Yeah. Good morning, people. This is comedian Ron Dunn, one member of the Cognac Boys, here with my brother from another mother, Fredo Davis, a.k.a.
Don't say my name. I'm right here. Just introduce yourself.
Yeah, that's
What are you doing this morning? Goodness gracious. Give him a piece of yarn and become a cowboy.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get to it.
Early, like Sunday morning. Yeah, man. This is Ron Dunn, man. We are here at the Cognac Boys podcast.
Cognac Boys.
Cognac Boys.
You need some coffee, man.
Best-ish.
You need some coffee, man. This morning thing ain't for you, boy.
Nah, it really ain't.
Yeah, you gotta drink some coffee.
Man,
Some cocoa or something. Can't be mellow in the morning. We got to bring the energy. We got to wake the people up at home.
Hey, man, I just came from Wendy's, man, and they gave me a molded sandwich. I'm assuming.
What street was that? So people don't go eat, because McDonald's on what's the name got my people sick the other day on Old National.
They on Zoom?
Nah, too much time. My people forgiving. They just took the little, took the little stomach pain. And the little diarrhea that came with it.
No, I'm gonna say that's sandwich.
Oh well, go get your money. What they gave you? Motor jump?
Yeah.
What a way to start your day.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna shake it off, man. We got some great stuff to talk about today. We got an Atlanta hip hop historian, right?
Hey, that's what they saying, man. Let the people tell it.
A NuFace was there.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, Cognac Boys podcast. Honor and a pleasure to have this brother. Long awaited interview with this brother because he was doing so much stuff. I see this brother everywhere. You never there, but this brother there. You hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, NuFace. Round of applause.
Happy to be here, man. Proud to finally make it. You know, Quaden, been knowing you brothers personally in the streets and in real life. So
Yeah, you know, watch us grow.
Step on your platform and be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Put my NuFace was there, stamp here, where it's official.
So, man, it all started with clothes. I remember your clothes was everywhere for a minute. You suited and booted a lot of people, video shoots, you know what I'm saying? Tell them the story behind the clothing.
Well, it started with, you know, I was always a artist by nature, created by nature. I was selling shirts in high school with the old Bart Simpson black with the afros, iron on crayons, you know what I'm saying, and making the naughty by nature hats with the string out of the sleeves. I was doing that in high school, and being from Detroit, when I transitioned and moved to Atlanta, I brought all my clothes and everything here, and I experienced a house fire. So I kind of had to start over as far as like clothing and everything. So it started with me going to Goodwill, buying, you know, just starting to create a whole new wardrobe. But I was like, you know, from Detroit, we always wanted to be a little bit different. Never wanted somebody to have the same kind of outfit. So I just started experimenting creatively with my clothing and writing messages on it, splattered some paint on it, cool designs on it, one-on-one designs. My daughter was born around that time too, so I would make matching outfits for her, and we just walk around. I was everywhere, going to the zoos, the concerts, radio station promos, things like that, and the word got around that I was making clothes, and kind of balance all that out with going through all that stress, being a single father at that time, the house fire. I was needed a kind of outlet to vent, and just laughter healed me a lot. So I started going to comedy clubs, Uptown Comedy Corner, the original Earthquakes Club. Chris Tucker had one back in the day. I would just go in there just to vent and just to relax and not focus on things like that. So these comedians kind of gave me a lot of life. And as a result of that, my way of saying thank you was creatively. I made this shirt. I would study them and see that they would say these taglines or things that was the one bit. I would watch the audience, what they would respond to the most in this saying, and I would come back the next week with what they saying on the shirt. With no intention of them wearing anything, that was just my way of saying thank you. But what ended up happening was most comedians, the next week I go, they rocking my shit on the stage.
Oh, yeah.
And then word get around, and the next comedian won one, then another comedian, then another one, then
you gotta start charging.
Videos.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You gotta start charging at some point.
Yes, indeed. So,
these niggas will work you to death. You know what I mean? You be working like a government mill.
With that word,
let me get another one of them free shirts.
Exposure.
Yeah, that's what, don't call me for that.
Let me get like 5 more of them free shirts.
Yeah, 5 more of them free shirts.
Now they put the free in front of that just to make sure
and
it's
the
free.
Comedians taught me that with BET, because they said that was the line that BET give you with comedy, the exposure. We won't give you no money, but the exposure is priceless. But the exposure, you know, don't pay no gas bills, no light bills.
Yeah, that's when you just hang around the set. But if you was a book comedian, they paid you. It was my first time on Comic View. I didn't get on the year when everybody was getting the minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
I thank God for that, protecting me, you know, because I was real adamant about it. It was like $250 for 5 minutes, and they run your shit to the end of the universe. Then the union got involved, and they was ended up paying anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 for 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, some of them got to do. It was 5, 10, and 20 minutes. 20 minutes for the big acts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The Samoas and the Bruces and Earthquakes and all of them when they stopped through Marvin Dixon, Corey Zuman Miller, Dirty South, because she was a natural. Her style was unpredictable. We got to get her on here too, so we can put that in the log book. You know what I'm saying? But a brother like you being around so long, comedy and hip hop kind of go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? With the shirt thing and the slang, the sayings, like this is a new comedian with a new saying every day. So please don't stop.
Rapper with a new quote every day.
Oh yeah, and you know what I'm saying. I see you got that book with Nipsey Hussle, bro. What's that about?
Yeah.
What you doing here? You just never start reading it?
Just started. I had picked up the Rick Ross book came out, Khalid Kweli book came out, so I've been multiple reading, but I got a trip to LA soon, so I kind of wanted to finish this before I go. Big fan of Nipsey, met him personally, got autographed.
Hold it up for the camera. I want them to see that.
Just, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we support, Nipsey.
Marathon don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Neighborhood. You know what I'm
make
saying?
sure.
Real good brother. When I met him personally, he autographed some a cassette for me as well.
Yeah. Humble down there,
Humble
right?
dude.
Yeah, I always heard good stuff about Nipsey Hussle.
He came to DTL Live.
I ain't never heard nothing bad about Nipsey Hussle until after he died, which is, you know what I'm saying?
They always got something bad to say.
Of
about
course,
somebody
because you
when they
can't
die.
defend yourself, so you know that's how they do.
No talk back.
Let me send a quick shout out to rest in peace to Trouble DTE, man.
School.
Wild situation this weekend, you know what I'm saying, and all the rumors and the stories coming out. I just want you to rest in peace, brother. I don't even want to speak on the headlines and the titles, this and that. He say, she say, whatever. People just do what they do, the clout chase. But I just want to, brother, rest in peace. I love your music. You know what I'm saying? My first time hearing you when you first came home, 431 days. I guess that's how long you was locked up. And I told you that every time I saw you, from Bonfire to Benihana's to every time I see you, like, bro, you tell me that every time you see me, because it was like, I want to let you know that's what the song I love. All I'm worried about. My mother, my brother, my sister, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the DT with that tat on their face is my mans. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So,
School was a real one, man. Every time I went to our bar, I see him, you know, Thug Life. I seen him at A3C, just always genuine, one of a kind.
yep.
Most recently with him at Lou Will party and Q from P from QC party, man. Turned both events up. Like, it's just tragic that he had to go through that, but I just hate being part of him in that last day and having that memory. But those were good memories. He was always the life of the party, always left with a smile on his face, and he was about family and loyalty. So, like you said, R.I.P. School, man, Thug Love.
Yeah, man, rest in peace, Trouble. Yeah, man, but like I say, man, every time somebody passes, bro, you gotta remember, like, shoot, we all on borrowed time, man. We never know how long we gonna be here. You feel me? You know, if you ain't promised the next minute. You feel me? So that's why you treat people right while they're here. So you know what I'm saying. Rest in peace.
It was a good dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you live and people got all these good things to say about you, you get what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter how long or short your life is. You get what I'm saying? You fulfill, you know, your human experience. You get what I'm saying?
I guess that's what it's about.
Yeah, we all got to go some type of way, somehow, and we don't know how we gonna go. So we gotta set up in our head. We gonna go out like your grandmothers, your grandparents.
I don't want to die.
like that. Well, I mean, hey, look.
Put that in there.
Hey, look.
I don't want to go.
Hey, look. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but
you ain't nothing you can tell me, brother. I'm gonna live on, live strong.
Yeah, look,
all right?
physically, you're gonna die.
Energy
You never
never
die.
dies.
You never die. You never die spiritually ever. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, unless you just living in the physical.
And that's something Dame Dash taught me. Like, you can't control the day you were born and the day you die, but you control that dash in the middle.
Mhm.
That's what you're responsible for. That's your
You gotta
impact
bust
right
your
there.
ass.
Remember, man, it's people who came in this world and left within that same day. It's people who came in this world and left within that same minute. So for you to live 34, 35, 50, 60 years, that's a blessing. You know,
I thought you was talking about abortion. I was like, guilty.
I know, right?
Guilty.
Hey, it's
Nah, it's all good. I understand what you're doing.
It's just the thing that nobody come back and tell you about. You get what I'm saying? Like,
life is what you
only
make.
one time. Like, ain't nobody never came and like, look here, man. Look, boy, I'm telling you. Boy, they serving margaritas up in there in heaven. Look, it's all right
Hey,
to go.
the illest story that I ever heard was Biggie. When he said, when I die, fuck it, I want to go to hell. Because I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell.
Yeah.
Don't make sense going to heaven with the goody goodies dressed in white. Fuck that. I like black Timbs and black hoodies.
You want to hear something?
God damn! I was like, boy, that's artistry. You hear me?
You want to hear something crazy about hell?
What? We living in it.
No. You know why they created hell?
Why?
Because that shit come from slavery. And during slavery, the slaves would kill themselves and shit because they ain't, you know what I'm saying, under those conditions and shit. So they taught them that about hell and shit like that, so they wouldn't kill themselves. So they would feel guilty about dying, so they would just stay and work.
What a mental mind fuck.
Yes. And it still goes on today. Live your life, people.
Sure.
Don't live as a slave. Live your life.
That's true.
Live, man. Don't worry about dying.
Shout out to Sci-Hi the Prince with his new album too. Cause
Oh, he got a new album that came out?
Boy, I'm bumping it right now. He just shouted out Nips. He was talking about that number 33.
That
And he said when
motherfucking rap.
Jesus died when he was 33, he was like, Nipsey Hussle died when he was 33. I guess he was some form part of Jesus. Something like that. He spit that little rhyme. You can go listen to the album you heard. But I like Sci-Hi. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he made it through that tragedy when they flipped his knee down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was very serious. Most people didn't make it through that, you know, any highway shootings. But that brother survived. So live on, rock on, keep making good music. And he a writer for a lot of artists that people
That's
don't
the way
know.
of life in
Ghost writer.
Atlanta.
Ghost Rider.
They catch
Yes,
you on
sir.
the highway.
He said something like he's a ghost writer. He writes fire for these people, so I'm sort of like Ghost Rider. Like
Ghost Rider. Yeah, that's how. Yeah,
Hey,
hey,
LA Leakers freestyle.
See, the reason why I like Sci-Hi the Prince, man, because I met dude, I know of him, and it's not no tough ego that he has. He's just a good rapper.
talented,
And
smart.
people don't want to be good rappers no more. They want to live every bit of their rhymes, and we don't need that. I'm sorry.
Hey, it leads to indictment,
Lie.
RICO charges, and all of that.
Yeah, it's an art form. You being creative. You don't.
But it shouldn't be held against you in court because it is an art form. But they try to use it like I can see like if they telling the time and the dates, which they probably do.
Nah, but
And they telling their
About a
homeboy.
week ago,
I was around with Lil Mark.
Hold on.
Lil Mark had the
About
shiny.
a
I'm gonna say it like this, right?
Oh,
And
black
this is just me
Hellcat,
being
Snapback.
100%
Go ahead.
real. Okay, if everything in your rhymes, they can go and find that you did it. Why would you take that out? Now, from my end, if I'm on trial or something, hell no, I don't use my lyrics. But from the defense, the sugar thing, come on.
Put a Molly all in the
yeah.
drink. She
Hey,
didn't even know
look.
it.
Hey, look.
Somebody's going down.
Hey, I be trying to tell people this right here. Pictures. Let's say hypothetically speaking, it was a mass shooter rapper, right? That beat his mass shooter charges, right? Right? And he come up there and he start rapping. Yeah, I knocked off 20 people in Walmart and got away with it. This, that, whatever. Would you not want him to use those lyrics? Would you not want them to use those lyrics in court?
Yeah.
Think about it.
he might get off if he
But
wants.
if he an intricate rapper, he could be real slick with it.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna talk that shit, but be slick with it. Don't just say, look here, nigga, I ran up in your mama's house and shot up the
But
couch.
some of them rappers
The
ain't.
couch is purple.
They ain't real rappers. That's why they do it like that.
But my defense to that is like Pusha T and even Sci-Hi said it. We don't question Robert De Niro or Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're able to creatively be a killer on film
Yeah.
and walk out and be their regular life. Where rappers are compared to, it has to be authentic. When
Yeah.
you're just Pusha T, he says himself, I'd rather stay in that lane because I know that best. But you don't challenge Scorsese. He only makes mafia films. We don't say he should make a comedy. He sticks to his lane. That's creative. Dr. Dre, we know he didn't smoke weed. He wasn't in a gang. But it's creative. It's an art form.
Yeah.
We're charged with a different scale because we profit off it and we're African American. So there's that against us.
Well,
You
he's
know
a
what I'm saying?
true knowledge guy for that one.
Yeah, but see, when it comes to music, we have the only genre of music where we talk about doing shit to each other. You get what I'm saying? Nobody else does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you go to all these other genres of music, they'll talk about all kind of sick ass shit, but they ain't gonna talk about doing nothing to each other.
What I noticed
you know
too,
what I'm saying? They genocide. They don't use genocide on each other, bro.
Whoever the hell over them record labels push that ignorant shit heavy.
They want them to go to jail.
Some of that shit don't supposed to be on the radio, bro.
Bro, Crazy Bone said. You remember when Crazy Bone read that? How can anybody debate that letter right now? It's like when they debating the Willie Lynch letter. You get what I'm saying? They say, "Oh, it didn't really happen." You know what I'm saying? But
let me give you an example. Plies. Plies was on Atlantic Records, right? Yeah. His first album came out. It was he said "nigga" on the album 43 times, right? Cleared it. He said "cracker." Label said we won't allow you to put that on the album. We can't allow you to say that. But they let that man say "nigga" 43 times. And there was no issue and fuck bitches and everything.
But that's how they say it in Florida, though. Pussy ass cracker.
But see, they don't even understand what the hell a cracker is. Shit.
There's a white saltine cracker.
No. It's a motherfucker of authority that can crack a whip on your ass.
Oh, that's why they call them cracker. That shit deep.
The cracker barrel.
That shit go back that far?
Yeah.
God damn.
Like
so it's not really an insult. It's just a way for white folks to it's just a way for white folks to compete in racism. Say, no, you guys are racist too. But real talk, niggas say cracker shit. You can be
that's a Florida word to me, though, because I know a bill.
A cracker is a person of authority who can crack the whip on you.
Remember, Dick Gregory gave an analogy for hunky. You know how that was brought about, right?
Boy, this is breakdown history right here.
Prostitutes. Honking the horn, but most of them were always wanting black women, and the white men would always want them, so they called them hunky because they were the one hunky.
Man, this is hilarious. Get your ass out of here, okay?
You heard the one about the eyelashes? I know you heard it.
No, what happened?
The girl with the big eyelashes and stuff. That should come from prostitutes too, to stop the nut dripping in their eyes.
Well, there you have it, a Cognac boy fun fact. We took you down up through that.
Yeah, so she can do her job right.
She had on Cognac.
She got it's burning. It's burning. She got the
She had to go into the next John. Or should I say, she had to go into the next hunky.
Yeah. Them
I fucking love my job, man.
Them eyelashes getting disrespectful. You can hear them now when they blink.
Yeah, I saw a girl eyelashes from down the street from the back. Like, I was like, this shit is preposterous.
Like, you gonna take them butterflies off your face?
I know they should not be out this way. What the fuck?
I don't know what's getting worse, the lashes or the baby hairs.
Oh my God.
Are they back with baby hairs?
The forehead, this shit, but when they dry out, this I don't know.
Hey man, I like wiping their baby hairs the other way when I meet them. I'm like, this is
they
nice.
Got the fake ones now where you just tape them on.
Oh, man.
Tape them on.
I thought it came with that little hair helmet they be wearing.
I never been about to smash a chick and be like, man, where's her baby hair? Like, man, I can't hit a chick with no baby hair.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Good God Almighty.
Man, boy, y'all, but
hey, ladies, man, y'all gotta stop overdoing these eyelashes. Come on now. We can't even see your true eyes. We can't see your true beauty.
They done glued the other ones off.
Yeah, what you talking about the shit? Them shit be hanging off and shit. Like, they be crusty too. I be like, girl, y'all gonna get an eye infection.
At night, I woke up, I thought it was a spider on the dresser the next morning.
Yeah.
Then I'm getting a call. Did you see?
Was it my lashes?
Yeah.
What's that?
Don't want my lashes. Don't want your lashes.
Y'all need to stop bashing women.
That ain't bashing.
No, they think everything bashing.
Hey man, that was a great little road we went down. So we gotta get more back into NuFace. NuFace was there. Let me tell you something, bro. I watch your Instagram. I saw a lot of your videos. You've been around brothers since they was young in this game. Before the money came. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple of interesting stories. I know you've been around T.I. I saw you in the room with him when he was talking about it when he asked for his first $2 million.
I'm serious.
You in the room. I was like, this is crazy, bro. Yeah, you damn near took it back to that.
Like, hey,
I'm
you
serious.
Want $2 million.
And that brother, he studied and did his knowledge. That's why he is one of the successful ones in the music industry.
Yeah.
Because I know he was like $2 million and the JV. What's a JV? You know?
Joint venture.
Joint venture.
Whereas opposed to a label signing you, they said no, we're partners.
Yeah.
So you're not
like
my boss.
How Nas and Jay-Z did.
Yeah.
They had a partnership.
Yeah. So we're
That's
joint
good.
venture.
They've been through a lot too.
Because it started with Jay Prince and Master P, so he followed their predecessors like Tony Draper, where it's totally independent. So the next step is joint venture, to where a label don't have control over everything as it used to do. But joint venture is like, no, this is what we bring to the table.
Rockefeller and Def Jam.
Yeah,
I remember them
Shout
arguing
out
in that documentary.
About that jacket.
Yeah, it was like, why is all my artists from Rockefeller wearing Def Jam jacket, and it was
Dame
nice jackets.
Dash was
But he was way
very
ahead of his
passionate.
time.
He
Like
was ahead- he was
it's about
ahead of his
marketing
time.
and branding, and you killing what we building. With they gonna think our artist is Def Jam. So I understood that argument.
Yeah,
You
that
know
would
what
be
I'm saying?
that would be like LeBron James pretty much.
Wearing a Falcons jersey.
Nah, like we wearing
Celtics?
the LeBron shit on the team. Like we on the Lakers, but all the jerseys. Nah, y'all put the LeBron jerseys on.
Oh, everybody gotta wear LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like your last name something else, and you got James on the back.
Yeah. This is my team.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's crazy, man. That's a whole.
Yeah, I
lot.
want to meet Dame Dash too, man. Shouts out to Dame Dash.
He had a studio too. What is it, Dame Dash Studios, where he put out independent movies. They on Tubi, Hulu, all that. You can check out his independent movies. I watched. Yeah,
He's in a rock and roll band.
Yeah.
Author.
He signed my boy Lights Out. One summer they were supposed to do a reality show,
Yeah.
and had new artists. So they had picked up 2 new artists that he was doing.
And you talking about Kevin Hart's first film, Noriega putting him in the movie.
Yeah,
Lee
Paper
Daniels,
Soldiers,
he's
right?
funded Lee Daniels' first
Paper
film.
Soldiers, was it?
Paper Soldiers,
Paper
right?
Soldiers, and
And
then
that's
they
a classic too, man.
And
Like,
they
you don't
went
get the Paper Soldiers don't get the respect that it deserves.
very funny movie.
That is a
Raw
very
Kevin
funny
Hart.
very funny movie. Beanie
Oh,
Siegel was very funny bully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious.
I still
And
got
Smokey
Yeah.
Suarez.
You do have a lot of historic items that you keep. Like you really. So you're a part of that, man. You gotta tell them you're part of
Yeah,
the
man, you gotta tell
Trap Museum.
Yeah.
Because
Trap
you do
music
have a lot
museum.
of stuff. Bro.
Yeah, elaborate on that, man, because I know
You
my people
got-
from Virginia when they come to all the
Everybody go there.
But we
This
going to Trap
was-
Museum.
This was named top 5 places to visit while you're in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And it's always full and packed. And it was an honor to be a part of it because Tip bought that property. And realistically, he had an album release for his 10th album.
Yeah.
And he wanted to do an album release party and do a pop-up event for that day. And that was it. But he saw the results of the people coming out and they thought bigger. It was like, this could be an ongoing thing. And a way to make revenue off of this continued revenue. So they were able, and they had a collective group upon himself, and multiple people were part of that group. Shout out to Maya Bailey of City Inc. Recommended myself. So a call was made, was like, what can you bring trap influence? And my collection is big,
Humongous, bro.
but to do trap is kind of easy. I mean, because, so my goal was to get the Tips, the Jeezys, the Gucci Mans, female. I was the first one to put like Gangsta Boo, Mia X, Trina in there.
And they needed that. They needed that,
Yeah,
especially
female
Gangsta Boo.
representation. Yeah.
Being a powerful influence in the beginning, and your voice, and then like around a whole bunch of guys and holding your own. You know what I'm saying? For Gangsta Boo, shout out Gangsta Boo, Mama Mia X,
No Limit, First
Yeah, I
Lady
love
of the Tank.
me some Mia X.
and Trina too. Cause Trina was like 16 when she dropped that, right?
Yeah.
When she dropped what?
Nah, nigga.
Don't know now.
Nah, with
She,
you.
she,
What?
she ain't even had no titties.
What the hell?
Go watch the video. Trick that in them boy
R.
was.
Kelly was at the goddamn.
Hey,
video.
R. Kelly was down with Trick that in, but that's another story. Look at Hey, this brother part of the trap
What?
museum making
No.
history in Atlanta.
No.
We got to know more.
Man, we got to know more, man. But goddamn, man, them lyrics, you know, they goddamn 5 or
Trick
6
Daddy wrote that probably.
5 or 6 best friends. He shouldn't have wrote it.
I don't think she wrote that. Cause
You know now.
yeah, right.
That's her early stuff. Rick
Nope,
Ross was
nope.
writing.
You know
Mhm.
that nigga
Yeah.
who wear more polo than me, bitch.
A lot of people didn't even know that Rick Ross was a powerful pen.
Yeah.
Every powerful pen come from behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Even that R&B dude that wrote a lot of hits. They call him
Dream.
Sean the Pen.
Oh, Sean
Dream
Garrett.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Garrett.
Dream.
I saw him at
Neo was one. a
Spawn
writer,
Divots
too.
one night.
And
Neo was a writer. Yeah.
yeah.
So I tell all the comedians and artists out here, keep your pen to the paper, yo. One day you'll shine too, cause sometimes you could deliver the work better
I'll
than.
tell you, a story. B.O.B.
Shouts out to B.O.B. I like him,
B.O.B. He was writing. He was on Atlantic Records, and one of his sessions, he had a song with Bruno Mars, but Bruno Mars, he saw him write the hook early, and he told him he was part of the writing team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
B.O.B. was like, man, you should become an artist. Like, why you just stuck in that? And he was like, look at what Bruno Mars is now, but
Yeah.
back then.
Big. I love his shit, especially that wasn't it. Smoking
And then,
out
yeah,
the window.
Silk Sonic, him and Anderson .Paak, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
Anderson
popular.
.Paak is a true talent. He came up under Dr. Dre. When I first heard him, he stood out on the jump. On the diary of the joint. Oh
On
man.
that Compton album.
Yeah.
Very
I like
true about it, man. Very
shit. salute Dr. Dre for that. But I heard him out of everybody on there. I heard the other dude too. I get dressed, go to the all white party dressed in all black. His voice stood out to me. But Anderson .Paak and then hearing the instruments and all of that stuff. And then I started looking at Brother Up. Zoo Man, which will be here later, turned me on to Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
And I listen to a lot of his music, man. Like I ride the rhythm with that. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? When I want to get away from rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know I got road rage.
Hip hop influence, but and you can hear it. But again, if you sticking in R&B, so he's like the best of both worlds, man.
Yeah, go get it.
I got a question, man. What do y'all think happened to R&B though? It's like
It's still around.
Nah, it ain't.
Tank and them is still here.
Nah,
They're pushing
man,
the
it ain't. When I say it what happened to R&B,
female rap. How about that?
I'm saying
I heard
what
10 songs
happened-
back to back of how
Listen,
much
go
we ain't
back-
shit and they want to bust in our face and rob us. I was like, goodness gracious, y'all hate us.
I mean, ultimately they wanted to be us.
Right.
You know,
They got their
wanted to be
time
the man
now.
because
What is it, Meg Thee Stallion and many
Cardi,
other minions, all the other minions.
But the crazy thing is, right?
And they messing these girls' heads up.
But the crazy thing is like that's the part of the chess game though. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to, in order to control a race of people, you know, the most powerful piece is to control the women. You get what I'm saying? Because they can either build you up or they can tear you down. If they don't play their part, y'all is going down. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, no, they get women a bag and all that stuff like that, and they'll discredit, you know, the men in their life who helped them get there and all that stuff. They do that a lot. You know, if you look, there's no woman who made it, you know, like far as in the industries and all that stuff like that. It's no just all women push this person. It's always men who are behind the scenes or helping them do that. You know what I'm saying? But when they get on tracks and they just slaughter, like, nothing good about a man. But then they'll go to their houses and have a great marriage and all that stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing that they doing with the male rappers. You get what I'm saying? They ain't out here killing people like that.
That's like our powerful black leaders, not to take away from nothing that you're saying. Back in the days, how they used to be like, and the pig and this and that, and they go home and have a white wife. You see me? Don't bring them cameras in my house now.
Yeah,
I come on the porch and talk to
See,
you.
Dr. Umar Johnson went viral just because he was talking.
Yeah,
to a
and he
white
didn't
woman.
even do nothing.
Dang.
Just because he put his presence and his online presence is fuck the crackers and the white people this and like
But if you listen to him,
Umar Johnson?
But if you listen to Dr. Umar Johnson, he's not saying completely bad. He's saying, you know, push yourself first. You feel me? He's like, nah, man, fuck that. We got to worry about us first. But they're gonna try to rearrange his words and be like, oh, he hates white people. No, just cause you love your people, don't mean that you hate no white people. I don't hate white people.
But that's the narrative. Once you start hitting all these social media is negative driven.
Yeah.
So they gonna change up your words. Even when they used to interview. Remember how they was interviewing Ice Cube one day and he was like, that's not what I said.
Yeah.
Y'all took it out of context and then try to come pointing the finger at me. But like, man, get the fuck out my yard. How about that?
Yeah, they do
Since
that all
you
the
want
time.
to switch up my words and write down what you want to say. Police do that to you too.
Yeah.
So be careful in the way you
But they
talk
tell
to the
you
cops.
They tell you anything you say
Can and will be used against you.
Yes.
That's why I ain't saying shit. Stop
Words
asking me
are
questions.
spells.
Don't even ask me my
sorcery.
fucking name.
It's sorcery. It's like shit. If you always goddamn saying negative shit, even if you mean it in a positive way, it comes out to be negative. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
you got people like nowadays is a time for people to study and do your research on everything that you're going through out here because it's right before your eyes on the social media every day. They put so much negative crap out there to offset
Man, that
your.
shit is dope. That
It
shit
is. I ain't gonna lie. That's
It's
why
dope.
I
Listen,
break myself
all
out of
the
that every
experts,
morning.
yeah.
Listen, all the homeboys that I got who girls are into TikTok, social media, and all that, all of them are having the exact same problems with their girl right now.
which is
There's a disconnect. It's like they see social media and this, that. The arguments come from TikTok. Everything comes from TikTok. All the remedies, everything comes
You
from
better not
TikTok.
open your phone on a date with me.
Who?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and be right back.
Yeah, man, leave it.
Because the interest
That's
is
the
when you
biggest
go on a
red
date is
flag.
for somebody to have. Yeah, it is a red flag. Yeah,
Yeah, if I
to
got
get to know each other.
if I got to be on my phone while I'm on a date with you, I'm really not into you, and this is
That's
just
true.
killing time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then the minute a girl go to the phone, it's over for you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
She trying to maintain, you know, pretty much trying to maintain her track she got.
and,
going
and,
on.
and really social media has kind of even made that a dysfunction with relationships because you know myself included, like before you would see a female, get a phone number, write it, and through conversation you get to know somebody.
Yeah.
But now, you know what I'm saying, they're not even giving phone numbers. It's
What's your Instagram?
check my Instagram, and y'all may meet, and it might be something. But me personally, like, I might scroll back, I might see multiple children, doesn't mean anything. Her feet, I might just might see, she smokes cigarette, like,
cigarette.
It might be these little things that I've seen because of social media. Not to hurt credit, you know, it's just something that I personally don't like, but we don't have that time. Everything is so condensed with social media, and you be like, all right, well.
That'll save you a lot of time too. If I see you twerking in a video, I don't care if you're a mama, you're a respectable lady, you supposed to be corporate, all this, and I was like, oh, you need attention. That's what it does to me, and I'm not gonna give you more attention than I give myself, because I come first. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
I've been with people, like, had real relationships with, and say I was with them in real life, like literally at their house, went out on a date, everything, and this is brought up. You didn't like this post, or you don't follow me. What? And that was an issue.
That's a conflict of interest just in itself right there, because I'm not into social media. People don't understand, like, they'll tell me in our conversation, like, when you can tell me, like, we talking, you ain't see the post, I'm not on social media like that. All I do is use it for a marketing and branding tool for me and whatever projects or whatever we working. I can't be on that all day every day.
I despise that. You didn't get the invitation, I put it on the Facebook.
You got my number.
You got my
Why you ain't send it direct? You know what I'm saying?
Why you just hit me up?
I hate that, because that's lack of communication.
And that don't really make me famous. Like, just Instagram and Facebook like that, that's some other drug. Like this right here, me and you, bro, we knew each other, we could call each other and talk. That's what I build off of. That's what I like. Real relationships. Whatever that is out there, I don't like them type of people. I don't like the phony stuff. You know what I'm saying? You cool with me, or you want to work with me just because you want to get my followers.
And I would say this about you, bro. Like, all the shit that you got going on, and all the shit that you're a part of, bro.
You're part of a lot.
Listen, when he be out, man, listen, man, he just like a regular person, bro. He be cool, he be home, he be laid
It's the best way to move.
Chilling, smiling, all that stuff. It ain't no.
I try to look at myself like a fly on the wall, and I don't want to interact with what's some history occurring. Like even at the Verses at Magic City, like, I'm right behind Gucci. Like, of course I had magazines for them to sign, for Jesus to sign, but the moment was more important to me, was enough. Me getting the autograph, that makes it personal, and it's about me. I like the history to happen. I like to see the shit happen. I don't want, because I could do something to disrupt something beautiful or something bad from happening. So I like to play it from the background. I always do that because I want to watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? And social media, again, like, I like it in real life. I'm talking to real people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like the most. A lot of people question me, like, well, you should have a blue check by now, and I always respond like, a blue check won't get me in no clubs, it won't pay no bills, doesn't pay any light bills or Georgia Power.
I thought the blue check was the lick, and then when you want the blue check, it's so many people that's gonna blue check you just to rob you. You know what I'm saying? You can get a blue check. And I was like, show me the blue check you talking about. And then they send you a picture of a blue check. I was like, so that's what I was gonna get. He was gonna give me the blue check in my DM. It won't go me. Man, these people is conniving. Goddamn scammers.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I deal with the real, man. I can't wait till we get back to the real. Because something's missing. But well, no, I know how I move. I know a lot of people.
That's really why I'm outside. That's really why I'm outside. Like, without this social media, I do it, and it's built my brand and followers. But again, these are like my followers. A bunch of artists we talk to just about personally. Like, I might do a post, it might get like 20 likes, right? But those 20 likes is like Killer Mike, Tip, Lou Will, Swiss Beats, Lil Jon, like quality over quantity. Like, I'm not here for the multiple people, because I might say shout out happy birthday to the DOC to Monica. They will hit me in the DM and say thank you, that means a lot, and dang, you still got, and there's this relationship that's built offline that these people don't see. But it's got 10 likes, that's how you judging the shit. But nigga, I just got an interaction with my hero, which is priceless. The likes can't compare to.
I like that. I like that type of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you're a good brother. That's good personal branding amongst the people that's out there, because they deal with a lot of the facade. And then somebody like you hitting them direct.
I want to add value to anybody that I come in contact with. I know it's a lot of people that have people that, can you do this for me? Like, I never had a mixtape to sell. I never had nothing to pitch. I never needed anybody for anything. I only wanted to say thank you, appreciation, and add value. Oh, yo, this is a place, somebody doing a show here. Maybe what's your, this is what they offering. Like, I even started booking shows as a result of, like, just having these relationships. And anything I can do to add value to people It's really my purpose.
Yeah.
Respect, like it's multiple artists. A lot of people tell me like they respect me for what I post, but a lot of people respect me for what I don't post. Because I could be the Shade Room type, I could be the Sandra Rose type, where I can, because I've been in these places and seen these things, but no, I got to put these people in a higher standard. Like
Thank you for doing that, brother.
I'm a visitor in Atlanta, so I got to protect this shit for what it is. So if I see somebody telling lies with somebody, I'm gonna say no, I was there and this is what I seen. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna speak down on this man. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that, brother.
They do that a lot.
Because they clout chasing. And I remember when Sandra Rose was just about pictures, the nightlife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I started seeing all this new stuff and the blogging, I was like, wow. So it's really a facade. And they get off when
she
somebody
got money from it though. That's the thing. So they follow the,
kind of like the Dirt with World Star, always putting out. See, that's why I said it's negative dripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
10 people say something about you, then it automatically becomes true. You get what I'm saying? So everybody's saying this. It don't matter what the truth is.
So therefore, that form's clickbait.
Yeah, that's a woman's way of thinking. You get what I'm saying?
You take like Greg Street, man. Greg Street, and I use him as a perfect example. Like, so Greg Street will be at Blue Flames, right, on his night, Tap Out Thursday, be in there, show the girls dancing, be about 20,000 likes. But probably 4 hours later, he's at a high school. We need to read, giving scholarships to kids that read a lot.
Yeah.
Post about that. Come share it to your kid. Might be 10, 15 like, 2 comments.
Yeah, anything real is rare, but it won't get the proper due respect. You know why? Because the algorithms, this is positive. Let's put this over here.
Yeah, folks, they dwell in negativity. You get what I'm saying? They want to swim in it.
So what we need to say if we trying to raise money for school shooting, once they click on it, like, now that we got your attention.
TK Kirkland. So you see how TK Kirkland.
Yeah, he reel you in with his podcast.
He been brought with a nice ass and everything. Now that I got your attention,
I got your attention now.
Yeah, that's what we doing now. That's what we doing. We stealing your attention.
Kirkland.
We put it up wrong. Then you click on it.
I was the guy who told Quick Trip to put the coffee in that cup right there.
Oh, I got one for you. So you can see this your headline. COGNACBOYZ NuFace episode exposes all of Atlanta.
Boom. That's how we doing it. We doing that straight like that.
They're like, man, I knew it. I knew he was gonna do it, man. The book coming soon.
We doing it.
Watch
doing
the
it.
views go up.
That's what
I bet you.
that's what Kanye did.
NuFace was there.
That's what Kanye did to Kim Kardashian though.
What he did?
He made her think he was finna tear her up on the goddamn track and shit. She was calling around. Oh yeah, I think Kanye said he's gonna back trash me on the song. And that's the same song he said, if we go to court, we go to court together. It was all
got trash Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
And Game said a wild line too. They had on the Instagram.
Game is something else.
He had Kim Kardashian or something like, but it was what's name? It was Kanye beat. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of that was corny.
Publicity stunts, like you know.
That
what
was
I'm saying?
whack as hell. I held your Kim K by her throat, nigga. Until she choked, nigga. I'm like, bro.
Game said that?
Yeah. In front of Kanye.
Damn.
Now he says that.
And cut. Let me get that last line you just said. Yeah, take that out of there before I end this video session.
That's how you
go ahead, rap.
That's how you get over. I mean, I couldn't do it, but I mean, that's how he getting over her and go and get a whole bunch of chicks that look like her and shit. They actually look better now.
He really not over if he going to get lookalikes.
I mean, but
they'll never be Kim Kardashian.
But hold on though, they'll never be Kim Kardashian. These chicks was naturally look like that though.
Natural. He's still searching.
I don't know what natural is anymore.
They naturally look
I
like
am
that.
caught off guard.
You ever seen
when
Kim
I see a
Kardashian?
big badunka, I am thrown. Then I got to think to myself, she wasn't born with that. Her feet don't go with it because when her feet is crumpled up, it's trying to hold balance.
It's like the hair. It's like the hair. Like if I don't mind weave at all, but if you gonna wear some weave, I don't need to see your little plastic head right here. You get what I'm saying?
Now you're gonna have me looking at this scalp.
Yeah,
You see the little
I don't
screen,
need
though.
to see that. Bitch, you not even light skinned. You dark as hell.
You can see the cornrows under it.
No, yeah, you can see the little lumps all over there. You can
Gosh
see all of
almighty. It ain't easy being
Yeah,
greasy.
just fool me. That's all I'm saying. If your booty
So she
is
need
fake,
to wear a hat.
yeah, ladies, if your booty is fake, and just fool us. Don't have them little bitty pencil legs with the little boiled egg butt.
But they want attention. Anytime their butt is way bigger than their little body can handle, they want that attention.
Yeah.
So, if you get one, what they call it, BBL?
Yeah. They want a nigga to pay all their bills, and you can afford a BBL. Bitch, you pay my bills.
Nah, they can pay their own bills. We separate the bull from the real.
What's the acronym? What does BBL stand for? Do anybody know?
Body made wrong.
Brazilian butt lift.
There you go.
Yeah, I said it wrong.
Yeah.
Body still
Now the
made wrong.
Brazilians, I ain't gonna lie, the Brazilians did it good. It looked great on them.
They tricked us because we went over there a lot too.
So they getting the Brazilian wax. They get Brazilian
Butt
butt
lifts.
lifts and Brazilian wax.
Yeah.
I remember they was doing something with a hot pot, making the butt swell up, and then it'll last for a little while, and then it go back down. That was crazy. The things women do.
Yeah.
But you know the way a man gonna treat you when you got a big butt?
You what you mean?
Make you go to work, work. You know, remember how Luke used to do it when they had a big butt?
Listen, man, dudes gonna. It don't matter. With men, we'll find something we like on a woman. Nigga like, man, I like
The butt is known as a big butt.
nah. I mean, once you get the butt, it's over with though.
No, but I'm talking about
Once
something
you
that
get the
attract
butt-
you to it. It ain't gonna be them damn eyelashes and that silky 4.5
That's
whatever
right.
she got. Yeah.
That
So
shit
it's
ain't
like
no
when
fucking
you
lace
when
front.
you
Look
when you
like
pumping
Jet
your
Li.
gas and you realize, like when you watched her, you never put the nozzle in the tank. You didn't put your gas on the ground.
Yeah.
That's the first thing
That
grabbing you.
ass.
That ass. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Ass
ass.
mesmerized you.
Yeah, that ass. But after you hit that ass, then what?
Titties.
There's always something that's gonna catch your attention for
After you
failure.
hit that ass and suck them titties, now what?
Something else. Her toes. I don't know.
Somebody else's ass. Another ass.
I'm ready to get over old ass new pussy.
You guys are pigs, man.
Hey.
What about her personality?
Yeah, and now sports.
Hey, can you keep jumping, please? Ooh, I love it.
You gotta love this, man.
Can you just
Gotta
jump
love
up and
this,
down?
man.
So you don't want to hear about my life? No, just keep jumping.
Hey, the funny thing is the casting couch was like that.
Yeah.
Plenty of websites you can go see behind the scenes of that stupid stuff. Like it's really like that.
Yeah.
We making jokes, but it's really
I had my share of casting couches and chicks doing stupid ass shit, and that's when you learn. It's like no, you gotta be heartless.
I'm sitting there like, what
you
an
can't-
airhead.
You can't be caring like a lot of people that they get with these girls and just because they look good, they love her because she look good. But listen, your little heart is gonna be broken into pieces.
Yeah, most beautiful women break your heart.
Because even again,
They're shallow.
Instagram is even shuttered like the behind the carpet. Like you
Mhm.
take somebody like I'm a porn head, so I know Tiana Trump. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
beautiful woman. I love the way she does head and everything. But when she talks on Instagram, there's just like
Disconnect.
it's like damn. Like
I see why you do what you do.
you're gonna get some benefit
Yeah.
the head, but if it's conversation, like it probably won't be lasting long. Like
That shit gonna sound like this.
Hey,
The number you have reached.
Hey, what they say? You show me a bad chick, I show you a nigga tired of fucking her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True
You look
pimp
at what's the old girl name? Amber Rose. You know what I'm saying?
She been passed around like a blunt.
Of course. In that industry, you know, I mean, she ain't
You
gonna
gotta
get
be
a,
careful.
Look, she ain't gonna get her body done to be with one nigga. You know what I'm saying? She
That's
ain't gonna
true.
looking like that be with one person.
That's true.
You feel me?
And respectfully, I take Lori like
Lori,
she
which
went
one?
from
Who?
Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
She went from the father and son. Well, I think Diddy and his
Yeah.
son.
Oh man.
Yeah, Michael
then
B. Jones
Future.
a fucking fool.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect. What would you expect? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But I
Yeah.
think he put his heart in. I know
Man, he
had
put
faith,
too
but
much in
Hey,
it. And that's what
it's
we've been
known
telling
as a
folks.
good dude, but all he got to do is go make a new movie and he'll forget about it.
No, he won't. It don't work like that.
And
Money,
keep working.
money
When
can't.
you get your
money-
heart broke,
Listen.
keep working.
No, keep working. Don't
Yeah,
get me
that's
wrong.
what I'm telling you.
Keep
It ain't
working.
about the money at that
Listen,
time. It's
keep
about
working.
occupying your time,
Keep
brother.
working, but at the end of the day, this was gonna happen. Even though he did pull a simp move, every nigga done been a slightly a simp.
Everybody
at
done
one
been
point.
down there,
They
bro.
been a simp at one point. Either you learn or you keep being a simp. But when she goes on about her life, it's gonna hurt him a little bit. But guess what? When he find a woman who he like, look, hey, there's same things on the table, and he gon' wife her up. That's when that girl gonna be like,
With Michael B.
I gotta
Jordan
come
type,
back now.
with his type of success,
You feel me?
I wouldn't have even dated a woman in the industry. A true entertainer
Yeah.
get something different
True
than
story.
what you're gonna see every night,
I
or
agree with that.
that's in a whole bunch of pictures with a bunch of different
I
dudes.
just hate that it seems like it's only 10 women in the industry.
Mm.
Like it seems like those
They're
10
passing
women
them all
are being
around.
passed around. Like damn, like
Yeah.
in Atlanta I see a good 30 on the side that's different.
I'm trying to get my chance.
Hey,
At least two of them.
stand in line, my boy.
Yeah, you know, I just want to slide up in there one time, be like,
Hey,
yeah,
man.
And keep your heart.
Jay-Z,
Oh,
hey,
God.
Jay-Z
They
said
ain't
it
got no
best.
choice. They can't have
Man,
it.
we share that girl. She do things to make her daddy earn.
Yeah, right. hey, And she thinks she there naturally. And she thinks she there naturally, but really she was referred.
Keep your heart 3 stacks.
Hey, look
Keep
at
your
that. She
heart.
got this little move she do.
Yeah.
I agree, boy. But man, NuFace, man. You got so much good stuff going on, bro. Bring these people up to date, you know what I'm saying? And give them your handles and stuff so they can find you and connect with you. And shop till they drop with you, brother.
Oh man, first of all, thank you guys for having me on the show. It's an
Awesome.
honor and a pleasure to say NuFace was here. NuFace was there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Boys.
Follow NuFace at NuFace on all social media handles, Instagram, Twitter. Follow the hashtag NuFace was there. You're gonna see events throughout the city for the past 20 years and almost 30 years of events that I've been through. Ticket stuff, collectibles, memorabilia. I'm about to embark on a journey myself too. I got a campaign coming up soon that's going to be announced on my Instagram, a GoFundMe account where I'm taking this NuFace was there on the road with the first stop going to the Rock the Bells Festival in New York. Because my first rapper that I ever seen perform was my father took me to a concert and it was the Beastie Boys, LL Cool J, and Run DMC.
Yeah.
And I probably met a lot of my rap heroes, but I never got a chance to meet LL Cool J personally. I spoke to him on live and showed him my collection. He was very excited. So I want to create my own piece of content. You know, I work with a lot of other podcasts and helping them behind the scenes, but
85 South.
yeah, Dream Champs, More Than Culture, Beehive, you know, shout out to all those guys.
Shout out to Beehive. Beehive laid the game down. That's why we're on the
Big
platform the way we is now.
Johnny Houston, my guy too. So yeah, I'm about to embark on my own campaign with my own personal content. Go to Rock the Bells. I got a Paris trip coming on. I'm about to explore hip hop in Paris. I got a trip to Paris just for sending them some pictures from Freaknik. They wanted some old pictures that it had a book they're writing, but now my pictures are gonna be on the runway at Fashion Week. They're flying
That's
me
how
out.
awesome you are, boy.
They're flying me out, you know, just a bunch of benefits, and you just gotta think it's just because me being there. Like, and I
He was everywhere.
that's the point.
I
The
look at
NuFace
you.
was there, just being present in the moment. So man, it's an honor. Follow those pages and everything. Stay tuned to the campaign. See if you could help, because it's gonna mean the most to me if I can be supported by the artists that I supported. Because this is a village. I never done anything by myself. I haven't worked a job in over 20 years. It's all been about plays and hustle and relationships. I'm a proud fan of social currency. My daughter's name is Karma, so I call it Karma Currency. What I put out in the universe, it comes back, and I'm just a benefit of that. And these seeds that I planted back in the day are kind of come to fruition right now. So, you know, follow the movement, man. NuFace.
Man, I love that for you, boy. Working a job, it ain't for everybody.
Just got, remember, we was in the club with 112, man.
Yes, sir. You took it way back. I think I was coming in 112 that day they threw Faith Evans out the window.
They what?
God damn! I'm going to the house. That was my warning.
That was
And they did that to Faith with. They was scuffling, and she just happened to be, but security knew. She came out the window. Is that Faith?
Soon as I get
She's gonna take an alcohol bath. Hey, we're not laughing at you, Faith. We're laughing with you.
You made it.
Let's go. Let's talk about it. What you got right here? Happy Hour with Jazzy Faith.
Yeah, and I'll show you one. See if you can recognize anybody on that cover. We did speak about him.
Celebrity overnight.
He was in a rap group. Did you know that?
Concrete.
They was from
My boy Black on C-Bone.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to Black on C-Bone. We gotta get him on here.
Yeah, because they was on the.
I'll be on it.
Yeah. He was freestyle.
He said,
Jody Breeze and Lil Wayne, catch me if you can.
Yeah.
Well, he took it back. This Big Zach Skittles, yeah.
He on
He
the
took it
radio
back. This
every
back
day.
when this was a lot. This was a lot.
And you know Big Zach on the radio every day. You know why?
Yeah.
Greg Street. He the one that said CeeLo was supposed to have been in Outkast.
Oh yeah, I like that song.
Willie
Willie Joe, a co-rapper too.
Yeah, from Oakland. Now he works with Generation Now with Jack Harlow, Lil Uzi Vert, City Hendrix.
Jack Harlow is a problem.
He got the
He
KFC.
cleaning
I
up
went
right
to the
now.
KFC yesterday. He got the Jack Harlow meal, his face painted on the walls and everything.
That's
Man.
what's up.
Man,
Hey,
see
look
the
who they
flyer.
got on this flyer, man. Henry
That's
Welch, that
awesome.
was just on the podcast.
my boy.
Henry Welch was just a Magic City,
My
but
boy.
Henry Welch is a hustler too, boy.
That's my
I'm
dog.
glad you took us back down memory lane, boy. True
Young
historian.
side.
The young side, huh?
Yeah,
Look,
man.
you got to start somewhere in a couple of groups. You know what I'm saying? You keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Until you find your individuality. NuFace, I thank you for taking time,
You're
bro.
more than welcome to come.
Taking time to come and mess with the COGNACBOYZ podcast. We talked a couple of weeks, and I said I gotta get your podcast. We was doing something somewhere else, and I remember you was on the set, and I was like, damn. I wish we could get them right now, but we had some, like, think movie stars or some shit we had to get right then and there.
My life taught me when it was supposed to happen is when it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So
it's what it is.
Happens, and I'm always, everything that's happening, somebody called me and said pull up, and I pulled up. I read a book called The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, and it talked about her just saying yes to everything, and her world opened up to her. You know, a lot of people be DMing me, let's build, let's network, let's all that. Nigga, make the play and I'm gonna pull up. But people be like to talk and all this middleman.
That's what I kick all them out the way.
Make the play, bro. What's up?
I got a dude that booked me for a show. He sent me all these flyers and all this and that. He blocked, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't wasting my time.
What's up? What we doing? So,
yeah, cut the check. All that rah blah blah blah.
And y'all don't be being selfish, man. They know they got the money and they just be trying to be.
Hey man, finesse, man. People love to get finesse, man.
So
Let's bring back the finesse game. You ever go buy? You ever go buy one of them
shit.
birds that fly south and there be 6 hot dogs in there when you get to the house?
You know some street corner niggas tried to hustle me yesterday.
Atlanta got the home of the finesse.
They tried to hustle me with the. They tried to give
with
me
the tops.
Like everybody
The
was
biggest
in,
hustle, boy.
They try to, you get a free shot. You win $1,000, but show me that you got $1,000 first. I was like, oh.
His goal is to hustle you out of that $1,000.
No, all of them was in
It's somebody that
Everybody
you really stopped and gave them your time?
I know, right?
How much did you win? How much did you lose?
I ain't win a motherfucking thing, and I ain't put nothing down.
Oh, okay, smart man.
Damn right, shit.
They
kept handing me their money. I already know the
See,
price. They kept handing me their money, and then the lady came, oh, this, that. Then they gave her $1,000, and they kept doing that shit, and they kept trying to reel me in. I was like, bro, y'all must be, they come
Hey,
sweet.
I'm not impressed. What is it called? I forget what it's called because I had to do that for the movie.
Oh
I
yeah,
had to do that for the finesse premiere.
Shout out
Al Nuke. I had to really do that to people
Yeah.
with the top, and it was dudes from Detroit. Like, you can't get me, bro. I'm shy. You know what I'm saying? Some people did it, some people got it, some people couldn't get it. But they ain't know I had 2 pieces of paper. Everybody's a winner.
Pull around.
Or the one with the cup and the ball.
Yeah,
and the cup.
yeah.
That's the other one.
And then sometimes, some of these dudes good with their hands, so they pick up the paper with their junk when they moving it, they done already took the paper off there, so no matter which one you pick, the paper ain't down there. Come on, man. Human finesse, baby. Even know how to trick them dice. That's why I'm a winner. All right. Neither here nor there, but COGNACBOYZ podcast. This is about NuFace today. Hip-hop historian taking time out to come sit with the COGNACBOYZ. If you missed this episode, you can also go watch it again on Spotify. And listen to it on Apple, iTunes, podcasts,
and
all that good stuff. Tidal. Shout out to Jay-Z if he's still over there.
Shouts out to Tidal.
Thank y'all, man. God bless you. You've been great. See you next week.
Russell Simmons, thanks for coming out. Good night.
God bless you. Good night.
No chaser,